G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online Necrom. Laramil the Wise.
Both Scroot and I felt the tides of fate churn and boil. Worse, neither of us has been able to commune with her Maus Mora since the Black Book's rite was completed at Vermina's shrine. And you say you saw Shalreni's body walk into Apocrypha?
Yes, Vermina possessed her body after Blightcrown sacrificed her.
Giving Vermina access to Apocrypha and a host to work through. They must know where to find the memory they seek, or they have a good idea where to look. Apocrypha is infinite. Without fate to guide us, we are lost in the dark without a candle.
There must be some way to follow them, Laramil.
Blightcrown and Torvasard have ways to avoid detection. Only one viable option presents itself. We must ask Master Shalreni where Vermina has taken her body. Will you see this through, Proxy, before the disaster Mora foresaw comes to pass?
I'm with you, Laramil. But how can we ask Master Shalreni anything? She's dead.
Fortunately, we have two conduits to spirits not yet bound for Aetherius at our disposal. Magister Meln and Curate Gadain. Speak to Meln first. He obviously knows what happens when a Telvanni mage dies.
Laramil's idea is a good one. Master Shalreni has the answer we seek, and I know how to reach her. No Telvanni master worth their weight in Quama cattle would relinquish their hold on this plane without a fight. I have no doubt we can contact Master Shalreni's spirit. Whether we can get her to cooperate, well, that's an entirely different matter.
So, how do we contact Master Shalreni's spirit?
As the curate can tell you, Necrom forbids summoning the dead. But there's no regulation against the dead choosing to speak to you. We don't have to summon Shalreni's spirit. We can go to her and simply request an audience.
And where do we go to find the spirit of a dead Telvanni master?
Same place you found me. In her tower, of course. We must go to Tel Barrow and search her sanctum. If her spirit lingers, she'll haunt there. Though, I'm better take Gadain with us. If she's become a vengeful spirit, his expertise might be required.
Meln, we can't just summon the dead whenever we please. It's forbidden.
Yes, summoning is an affront to your order. But if the spirit is already there...
If I help you, I could jeopardize my standing.
We would not ask this of you if the situation was not dire.
Of course I'll help, Laramil.
I'll return to Apocrypha. See if I can find Vermina while you chase spirits. Not like I've got anything better to do.
Good luck at Tel Barrow, my friends. Return here with whatever you learn.
Dealing with displaced spirits is very much frowned upon by the Keepers of the Dead. I'll help, because the stakes are great, but it goes against every iota of my training.
Isn't ancestor worship all about communicating with those who have passed on?
That's an aspect of our beliefs, but not the primary component. And it's different when you visit the catacombs and a spirit appears before you. I suppose if Shalreni decides to speak to us, that shouldn't violate the Codex too badly.
Mel thinks your expertise might come in handy if we do find Master Shalreni's spirit.
Indeed. The recently departed are often confused, and that confusion can turn violent. I much prefer to deal with the spirits of our ancient ancestors. They may be cantankerous, but they've had enough time to reconcile to their undead existence.
Go to Tel Barrow. Now, I was hoping that we'd actually start getting quests that would take us back to Apocrypha, because I've got to do all these quests, and it's just not looking like it. So I'll do this one, but after this, if we don't end up going to Apocrypha, I'm just going to go there myself. Alright, so Tel Barrow, let's go there. Because we have plenty of things waiting for us.
Here we go!
Here we go. Which way do we go? This way? This path looks like it's going to take us somewhere.
Where's the Keeper? He should have been here by now.
The tower's locked tight. We need another way inside.
Telvanni towers always have more than a single ingress and egress. Look around.
Alright. I shall look around in this general direction.
That's it?
That's it. That's not it, though.
Over there. Just let me... There. Easy enough for a Magister to remove a Master's ward. Let's go inside. Shalreni's private study. Her presence is strong here. My ghost sight allows you to see it. Move closer, and I'll try to get her to manifest fully.
Careful, my friend.
Blight Crown! He killed me. I'll destroy them all!
Such rage and suffering. Let me try to calm her.
Have you come to gloat? To see how far the mighty Shalreni has fallen? I would have led House Telvanni to new heights. Instead, I lost everything. All my work unfinished. My legacy in ruins. This is your fault, outsider. You and those duplicitous Daedric princes!
Blightcrown betrayed you, and Vermina stole your body. You can help us stop them?
Now why in the name of my despicable ancestors would I even consider such a notion? You're my enemy! I'm content to sit back and watch as Vermina and Periite steal back whatever they think Hermaeus Mora took from them.
You're content to let Vermina's betrayal go unpunished? That doesn't sound like the Telvanni way.
You know nothing of the Telvanni, outsider, or of me. But I will admit that I hate it when a greater power reneges on a mutually advantageous agreement. Frankly, my role in all this was more difficult than what I requested of the princes.
What did you do for the princes?
I decrypted Meln's Black Book, perfected Blightcrown's subterfuge concoction, and performed the rite that gave Vermina access to Apocrypha. And all for a simple favor. Eliminate my competition, and elevate me to the rank of Archmagister.
Instead, Blightcrown betrayed you, and Vermina stole your body? Do you know where she took it?
I see what you did there. Clever. I suppose I've been taken off the board. A bit of revenge on my part is probably called for. The path to the memory Vermina seeks lies through the infinite panopticon. Torvasad will lead her there.
Why did you seek the help of Vermina and Periite in the first place?
It started with Torvasad and his dream of something lost long ago. He needed someone to acquire Meln's Black Book and perform the rite. In return, he would help me achieve my dream of becoming Archmagister, as long as I pledged myself to Vermina.
What about Periite? Why is he working with Vermina?
Torvasad behaves like a broker, bringing disparate parties together for mutual benefit. In truth, I now believe this is all about Torvasad. He has his own agenda. Anyway, he convinced the princes to set aside their differences and work together.
Do you know anything more about the secret they're searching for?
Truth be told, I never much cared. All I wanted was to do what was asked of me and get my reward. Instead, I got a dagger in the back from that disgusting Blightcrown. They believe Hermaeus Mora stole something from them. From all of us, really.
And what did Hermaeus Mora steal exactly?
It involves Torvasad's dream. He had vague visions of a Vermina shrine, believed it was important, so he asked Vermina to help him recall the entire dream. When she failed, he expanded his list of allies. That's where the hidden kindred came in.
You don't know anything more specific?
Look, maybe Mora stole Torvasad's favorite sweet roll recipe. I wouldn't put it past the Prince of Fate. He collects knowledge like House Lalu hoards gold. All I know is Vermina and Pereide want the memory back, but Torvasad wants it more.
Do you know why Hermaeus Mora has gone silent?
Silent, you say? Then my enhanced subterfuge concoction worked. I told Blightcrown I could do it.
What did you do?
I took Blightcrown's mix of disease and dream, and with a few adjustments to the right, enhanced its ability to hide them 1,000-fold. If Mora has gone silent, it means it affected him too. Cut him off from his own realm. Am I a genius or what?
How do you fix this?
Oh, fear not. You can't separate a Daedric prince from their realm for very long. Should last just long enough for Vermina to get whatever she's after. Of course, who can say what will happen when a realm and its prince are sundered even briefly?
I can't absolve you of your transgression, Spirit, but I can grant you peace.
Eternal disappointment, more likely.
Let's return to Necrom and tell Laramil what we learned.
Calm yourself, Scroot. I am sure Apocrypha is not as bad as you say. Ah, Proxy. Tell me what happened at Telbarrow. Scroot returned from Apocrypha with disheartening news, while my efforts at research have been marginally effective at best. Tell me you have something better to report, Proxy.
Master Shalreni said Vermina needs to enter the Infinite Panopticon to find the secret they seek.
The Infinite Panopticon? First they sought a memory to alter. Now they seek what? Another memory? And can they even find the entrance again? Well, we have a destination. Now all we need is a plan.
Do you have something in mind, Laramil?
What research I was able to accomplish tells me that Vermina will be a formidable opponent. But in order to enter Apocrypha without Mora's consent, she requires an anchor and a shield. In this case, Master Shalreni's body. That will be her undoing.
What do you mean?
Shalreni's body is mortal. If we destroy it, I do not believe that even Blightcrown's concoction will hide Vermina from the one who knows. Of course, there is also the matter of Apocrypha gone amok. But one problem at a time, I think.
Then I guess we need to return to Apocrypha.
Hidane, this will be dangerous. I would feel better if you remain here, out of harm's way.
I swore to retrieve the relic, and I can't stand the thought of you facing this danger without me. All of you, really.
Vomitus.
Okay, cool. Let's go find the Infinite Panopticon. So we are going back to Apocrypha, which is good. I guess we'll get this quest done, and then we'll go and take a moment to freely roam and get a bunch of quests done, bunch of side quests. Yes. Okay, so the Infinite PotatoCon is over there. So I think we'll just finish this quest. We'll get this quest done, and then we'll go and start roaming around, because that'll bring us to 7 of 9. And I like to do that because, I like to get all the side quests done, because then at the end everybody's there and they're like, "Hey, remember that time you fixed my sink?" You know, that sort of stuff.
As I feared, the entrance to the Infinite Panopticon has moved.
As is its nature. Which means we have failed and reality is doomed.
I refuse this outcome. Fate, bend to my will.
Laramil, be careful.
There is no time. The Panopticon must exist. Here, I command it.
Laramil, you did it! The Panopticon is open.
Well done. I go in, let's go.
Oh no. Vermina. Her presence is destroying the Panopticon.
Laramel, look at yourself. You're in no shape to continue.
Nonsense. No. You are right. Proxy, you must deal with Vermina. Gadain will help me return to Cypher's Midden.
You can't face Vermina alone. I don't believe I'm saying this, but I'll go with you.
This is more than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
Look at all the books. Just books everywhere. Columns and piles. Tentacles of books. Alright, let's explore.
I think Vermina's presence has somehow intensified Blightcrown's corruption. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Wasn't that amazing?
So amazing.
Looks like a agony from below. We need to go down, mortal.
Down? Okay. I could just take this little drop. Forward roll. Another little drop and an axe smack on the back of this seeker.
Make them pay.
Far down we gotta go. Oh, okay. This drop here might hurt. Maybe I can land on those books. Actually, maybe these books will take us down to safety. Ah, too easy.
Pull in the debris. They must have gone that way. Mortal, let me lead.
Remember, Vermina's not alone. Blightcrown and Torvasad are with her.
Hold the cave in. Looty looty.
Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
I'll be right without it, I think.
They're spreading Blightcrown's corruption.
Oh, sharp as night. You got yourself
Vermina brought an army.
some spinning steel.
I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me.
I would call upon your Scroot, but the problem is, by the time I press that button to activate your ability, everything's dead. So what's the point? Just relax. Just float along and relax.
That portal. Vermina passed through it, mortal.
Well, then we're going through it too. Enter the portal. Done. Investigate the
This place
chamber.
feels ancient. Like no one's been here in an eternity.
and concoction work splendidly. We are hidden, and Mora suffers. Tovasad, take the Dream Prince into the Eye of Mora, and find your memory. I have a final gift to deliver, to the very core of Apocrypha.
Blightcrown! Did he say something about an Eye of Mora?
Said something about something.
Blightcrown. We need to reach Vermina and destroy Shalreni's body.
I see the Eye of Mora above us. That's where we need to go, mortal.
Alright. Hopefully this is going up. Pathway up over here.
Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
Roll out of there!
Right. And then, here's the portal.
Through there, mortal. Hurry!
Ooh, what do we got here?
Those cultists are in our way. Dispatch them, mortal. Mortal, let me aid you. Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
Alright. Smite the foes. Smite the foes that don't exist. Oh, there's one there. Smack that frog.
Mortal, we need to talk.
Scrooge?
Blightcrown's a threat, but Vermina's a prince. We should follow Vermina and Torvasard into the Eye of Mora.
What's inside this eye, Scrooge?
I have no clue which memory of Hermaeus Mora this particular eye contains, but we should go in and do what we came here to do. Find Vermina and destroy Master Shelreni's body. Without the protection it provides, Mora should be able to pinpoint her.
I thought you said you no longer are in contact with Hermaeus Mora.
You're right. I don't hear the Great Eye. I think that has something to do with Vermina's presence, Blightcrown's corruption, and the rite they completed to enter the realm. It's just a guess, but if we solve one problem, it should help. Now, mortal, step into the Eye of Mora.
Step into the eyeball, you got it. Explore the memory.
What happened to this memory? It looks more like a dream. Or a nightmare.
Another Daedric Prince memory? You take me to the nicest places.
Who's next?
This memory is mine.
I sense a flaw. Use my ghost sight to reveal it.
Ghost sight. Flawed illusion.
I have done the unthinkable. Now, I must make sure it cannot be undone.
Okay.
My memory, and hide it in 3 glyphics.
Three glyphics. Final one over here.
The way it began, secured inside the glyphic of hidden paths.
Right. It says talk to Scroot. I guess we gotta go. Do we gotta go all the way back? A little shortcut here. Forward roll. Oh no. Under control. Scroot.
Listen carefully, mortal. Vermina's power is limited here. This isn't her realm. It's only due to the necromancy they used on Shelreni's body that she made it this far. She's placed a dream around us, but the true memory is still here.
So how do we find the true memory?
Vermina hasn't been in here very long. She didn't have time to craft a perfect dreamscape to hide within. Look for flaws in the illusion, the cracks in the facade.
Is that Hermaeus Mora out there? What's he doing in here?
We're inside one of the Great Eye's secret memories. That's just an echo of him, part of the memory. Like I said, Vermina's overlay of dream stuff isn't perfect, and we can take advantage of that. Let's see if we can spot any flaws we can exploit.
Maybe Melon's ghost sight can help?
Good idea. If you can find the weak points, I can break them open and expose the true memory beneath. Of course, knowing what the Great Eye values, that will probably drive us insane. Took me centuries to recover the last time that happened.
Alright, let's look around.
Once again, Melon to the rescue. When you get close to a flaw, use my ghost sight to spot it.
Ghost sight?
Locked within the glyphic of lost memories.
What? Is there a ghost sight down here? I mean, not a ghost sight, is there a flawed memory down here? Took a little tumble. Got 2 of them so far.
Better luck next time. Oh, wait.
And with regret.
Watch it!
What I had to do. Sealed inside the glyphic of shattered reflections. Who dares invade my private memories?
We got what we came here for, Torvasad. This way!
How dare Vermina enter my realm? Find her! Protect the 3 glyphics. Go and enter the mythos!
What? Wasn't... I thought I had 2 more to find. Did I have 2 more to find? Oh, well, whatever. Into the mythos. Maybe that was the one, the necessary one.
This is the mythos deep beneath the Aqua Sea. Another memory or more of the same? Satisfying snack.
Slap the silly right out of it. These are skulls? Skeletons?
This is the core of Apocrypha. This is the core of Apocrypha. Remember how Torvasard altered a memory and changed the past? The damage they can cause here is enormous.
Look at that.
I doubt you'll find a foe here worthy of my blade.
You good? Of course you are.
I doubt you'll find a foe worthy of my blade. Dies within a millisecond. I really do like these
That
pillars.
teach them not to cross us.
These pillars made of books and so on. That's great.
The Great Eye, call on me. Feel the power of faith.
Let's make this quick.
You got a chop.
Let me aid you. The Great Eye, call on me.
Oh,
We need to hurry, mortal. Wasn't that amazing?
the Mythos Vault. Stop Vermina.
How much longer, Torvasad?
These locks. Let's see what they're made of.
Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe.
Fate's mortal. Again.
Vermina's champion, Mazama the Lurker.
Let me aid.
You go and slap it.
Amazing?
Who's a little stronger.
Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your foe. That was a satisfying smack.
A lot of tentacles about.
Feel the power of
Slap it.
Step into the focus to use my ghost sight. Use my ghost sight.
I'm using it. I'm using it. Sharp as knife, heal yourself, buddy. Oh.
I'm your best with great arms. Call on me, that satisfying smack.
Enter the focus.
Where is it? I got you. I got you.
Defeat this enemy.
Tentacles down.
Wasn't that amazing? Feel the power of fate.
Tentacles. Sharp as knife still around, it's good.
I focused my ghost sight to attack with precision.
A little bit more. A little bit more.
Damn you, Mora! We must slip away while we can, Torvasard.
The Dreamweaver flees. But what of the Glyphic Vault? Vermina will pay for the damage she has wrought on my realm. Choose and hear my words. I shook off the worst effects of Vermina's corrupting presence, but not soon enough. The intruders have fled. But the vault of the Glyphic! You must determine if the secret remains secure.
You hid the dangerous secret in a Glyphic?
Not just any Glyphic. One of 3 primordial Glyphics that in total contain the entirety of the memory I made everyone forget. A memory that, if restored, will destroy reality. Enter the vault. Check on the Glyphic.
What will I find in there?
That which I cannot see. The corruption coursing through Apocrypha continues to weaken me. I must do everything I can to maintain a connection to my realm. Enter and examine the Glyphic. I give you permission to gaze upon this portion of the memory. Examine the Glyphic and see how this all began, Chosen.
Why have you called us all together, Prince of Fate?
We must deal with this problem, Dreamweaver. I have seen what happens if we do nothing. Already the threads of fate unravel. They have no regard for the chaos they can cause.
Ah, that's it! What I needed to spark my memory. I will restore the rest. Lord of Secrets, I will restore it all!
Torvasard, only one of the unseen could evade my sight here. Chosen, we must speak. My power remains diminished due to the toxins Periite's followers polluted Apocrypha with. But you helped me break free of the worst of the miasma. You saw the contents of the glyphic of hidden paths, as did Torvasard. I did not expect that.
Does that mean reality is doomed?
Not yet. One thread in the tapestry snapped, but two more remain. If you can keep my enemies from unsealing the final two glyphics, there is still a chance to preserve Apocrypha and the rest of reality. You saw how this began. The great omission.
You called Torvasard one of the unseen? What does that mean?
Just something from very long ago. Something I did not expect to encounter ever again. It is not important. Not yet. Right now, fate requires a champion, mortal.
What do you need me to do?
Do as you have done. Follow your heart. Return to Laramil. Consult with her. Defeat those who oppose us. You will know the best course of action when fate requires it. Now, I must conserve my strength. Apocrypha is under attack, and I feel its pain. Leave this memory, mortal. Take the portal, and return to your allies in Cypher's Midnight.
I have recovered, Proxy. Now tell me, what occurred after we parted ways in the Infinite Panopticon?
We freed Hermaeus Mora from Vermina's dream, but Torvasard recovered part of the memory.
Part of the memory has been remembered, but reality has not unraveled. So we must still have time to make this right. Vermina and her allies continue to assault Apocrypha, but freeing Hermaeus Mora was a victory. Well done. This is for you, Proxy.